Listen.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's do a quick reading and see what it is that you need to know today. Actually, let's do this deck first. Whoa. There's a whole flock of... At first I thought it was crows, but it looked like the swallowtail kites. Not today. So not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person. Boundaries, still angry. So someone here could be avoiding a call or avoiding a message. Maybe there's some messages that you haven't read or you've been ignoring, or there's just someone that you are upset with, or someone could be upset with you right now. They're still upset about a situation, still angry about something. So yeah, avoiding some type of conversation. Not today. I don't know if this is what you've told yourself, like I'm not doing it today, or this person is saying, oh, twin flames wanted to pop out. Maybe this is like an old partner or someone that you thought was your twin flame, or like a false twin or something. Someone that you perceive to be a twin flame. Stability. So you have palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So you might be taking a stand against this, or you're like being strong about this. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing that music video from Dua Lipa. Rules? The rules, I got new rules, something like that. It was an older song. Also, suddenly I see is coming through. Her face is a map of the world. You can tell she's a beautiful girl. Suddenly I see. Suddenly I see. What else? So you're just craving some stability right now. You're like, I'm not getting into something that's going to be tricky, something that's going to disrupt my peace. You're all about your boundaries right now. So this could be for like your peace of mind, especially if this is against some type of ex, or not even an ex, but it could just be against someone that you just don't want to speak to right now. What fell? Hold on. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Okay, so maybe this is like you elevating right now. Yeah, the phoenix at the bottom. So it's like you maybe went through a hard transformation, or you went through something with this person. There was some type of closure, or you put something behind, because it does say new phase. It also says rekindle and renew. So there could be someone that wants to rekindle with you, but you also have focus on self here. So this could be this other person's energy wanting to come through. Separation. I saw girl with a snake as well, but I'm not going to take those. To me, this feels more like you are moving onward from this past energy. You're moving forward. There's not anything that's going to keep you in this I don't know, it's like an old cycle. I'm seeing a hamster on a wheel. What else does the collective here need to know right now? What do they need to know? Also, be very aware of how this is coming through randomly, but be cautious of like how you're receiving information lately. I just feel like there's so much misinformation. Even me telling you this, not even just tarot readings, all sorts of news, whatever. Like, be sensitive about how you're getting this. Be aware of how you're getting this information, what's being said to you. Like, just question the things that people say. Don't just take everything at face value, what is being told to you, because I don't know, in my head right now I'm just seeing the whole case right now with Luigi Mangione and the whole United Healthcare, which, to be frank, let me just go off on a tangent real quick. I'm getting a little frustrated with how the media is portraying this, because you also have House of Cards that came out. This was in here. Take a chance, risk being strange, options, not showing your hand. But the House of Cards, like, it makes me feel like shit's about to come tumbling down. Like, a House of Cards, you have to be very careful with how you handle situation, right? And even me talking about this, it's like you have to be very careful with what's being said now as well, because there's something about censorship coming through. Like, maybe you were trying to be, or people were trying to censor you, or this person was trying to censor you in the past, because why am I seeing that whole situation and me talking about the media right now? Which, again, be cautious of how you're getting information, what information is even being given to you, because there's so much misinformation being spread right now. And I'm, like I said, I'm getting frustrated with how it's being handled with mainstream media. Like, this whole, how they're having like a whole upper high, or a moral high ground that they're standing on, like basically waving their finger at everyone's response. Like, it is a natural response to be fucking angry against a system that profits against your health. Like, it is normal response for people who have been fucked over. And this isn't even political. Like, people, regardless of your political party, you have most likely, if you live in the United States, have experienced some form of neglect or some form of cruelty or some form of like denial of claim, or even if you don't have health insurance, you've experienced the cruelty of this system. Like, people are literally dying and people are suffering. Like, I think it was like 68,000 people die every year. Preventable deaths, okay? Preventable. So, and in my honest opinion, like, this is just me, but healthcare should not be for profit. Like, we're one of the wealthiest countries in the world, and yet we are still, I mean, but we are like the hub of capitalism. I mean, this is where it all starts, right? So it's not shocking that they are completely, I mean, they used, what was her name's Briana something here in Florida. Basically, the judge said, because of the circumstances of the country, you know, she's looking at 15 years in prison because she, in response to her claim being denied on the phone with, I think it was Anthem. I think so. I could be wrong. I believe it was Anthem, but she said, like, delay, deny, depose, and she said, you people are going to be next. And now she's looking at 15 years in prison for that. And under there, I think they're putting it as like a threat of terrorism or something. I don't know. I have to look into it more, but it's like, I feel like collectively your voice is going to be tested, if it hasn't already, because it's not like has already been people whose voices have been shunned or been made to be quiet for centuries, for decades. Like, there are people who, like, this is not new to them, right? The active, I don't know, there's just like this wave of energy of, it's like a clash. You know how, like, in the ocean, there's this area in the ocean where the two different waters combined, like, they collide and they clash, and the waves like clash together. That's what I'm getting here. It's almost like there's this clash happening because there's two different sides, there's two different energies, there's two different emotions to something happening. There's like this, it's something is building until there's going to be something, until it hits. I don't know, there's this build up to something. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off on a tangent, but that's where Spirit was taking me. So I guess your voice, your integrity, standing on what you truly say, because, I mean, let's be honest, this is a time, not in just this country, but a lot of places where your voice, what you say could be challenged. What you say could be misinterpreted. What you say could be doctored, right? In some type of fashion here. Like, this is, maybe this is about standing, like, integrity, right? Maybe you show a lot of strength. Maybe you show a lot of fortitude here. You have a lot of integrity. You speak the truth. even if it comes at a cost to something, right? There's something here about you truly believing something and standing on it, standing by it. What does the collective here need to know? So basically, time back to that Briana situation, the judge even said, like, it's very apparent that they're making her an example. Like, this is what will happen if you continue. If the majority of you people who are upset and are having a natural response to a system that is oppressing you, if you continue on, how dare you not mourn the person who is, maybe they didn't pull, like Bill Burr said, maybe they didn't pull the trigger, but they are responsible. It's legalized crime. You know, they have their hands in it really is, like, I just feel like there's this energy, like, with the elite right now. I don't know if you could feel it. It's not just the United States, but it's literally everywhere globally. There's so much of, like, an energy of this, like, taking a stance, or, like, your voice, fighting against the voice being suppressed. We also have personal journey come out, and it says, listen to what this says. It says, I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. You don't seek outside validation. You don't seek the approval of others. You stand on your truth. You stand by what you believe in. You it's giving me like Shun too. You remember when, I can't remember who it was, but in the Bible, when they were asking one of Jesus, after he was already arrested, they were asking one of the followers, like, you were with him, like, you were with him. And he was like, no, no. And they said, like, you will deny Jesus, and then you'll hear, well, I could be so fucking wrong. It's been a while since. But they were like, you'll hear the rooster sing, or some shit like that. It was something, it's like, you will deny him. So now I'm hearing Judas in my head by Lady Gaga. What is going on? Like, so I don't know, is it in the stance of, like, you know, like the stance of Jesus, where he knew, he spoke the truth. Like, he was like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I will die by my faith, like, by my convictions. Or there's this other energy where it's like, no, I'm saving myself. Like, what follower was that? I cannot fucking remember. But they were like, no, I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know him. Release. Today I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I am creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. So there is amazing opportunities coming for you, and I do believe it's as you continue to stay true to yourself, stay true to your beliefs, like, stand firm on who you are. Don't just lay and take it from someone. Like, it's like, don't lay down your, because I'm just seeing someone just, like, lay on the ground in defeat, you know, like, they're just laying, and it's like in traffic or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to paint like I'm not trying to be triggering or anything, but that's just what I get. It's like someone just, like, laying down defeated. But I feel like Spirit is like, you have so much strength in you. Maybe this isn't even you. Maybe there's people around you that feel defeated, and you are some type of pillar of strength, or you give some type of, like, people can release their emotions around you. Maybe you are someone that has, you know, you don't let things bottle up. Like, you speak your truth. Like, it's not contained within you. You are someone that has a freedom about you, right? There's something that is, you can't be contained with something. You just can't. New adventures, you can't be contained. You seek new discoveries. You seek new opportunities here. Tune in. You're too tuned in with the with the universe here. So you're aligned right now, or you're moving into an alignment here, especially after this last phase that you had, because I feel like this last phase that you kind of went through, this last chapter of your life must have been very brutal enough to like really put you in this space where it's like, I'm standing on my fucking convictions. I don't fucking care. Like, so something must have happened in the recent past, or maybe something that happened in the past that recently has, like, you've gone through healing for it, or have made some type of discovery over it, where it's like it almost sealed the deal for something. It's like it sealed this belief for you. It made something, because you know, like, I'm getting the image of like artwork where they'll have the art piece, but then if you put a frame over it for protection, or if you put I know there's some that put, what is it, like resin over it. I don't know, maybe this isn't even making sense anymore, but that's what I'm getting. That's the image that's coming to mind right now, is like hardened, right? Like a protective layer in some fashion here. And it says new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. So I think that's a perfect way to end it off. Like, you just following your intuition, you staying true to who you are, being honest with yourself, following your desires. And again, not sacrificing your beliefs, or not sacrificing your truth to appease someone else or to appease others. Like, I just feel like there's something big going on collectively that is affecting us all individually in our own paths right now. Like, that sounds so obvious, duh, but it just feels so heavy. It feels so heavy in the collective energy, just so much happening with everyone. And there's just, I do feel like there's this unification though, this coming together of consciousness. I do feel like people are moving collectively in one direction, but it's taking time, because there are forces at work. There is power in play. I mean, even literally, like, not even spiritually, but literally, there are people in power who are under oath to serve the people, but they work actively against the people. You know what I mean? And that is what this feels like to me. It's like, energetically, there's like these massive waves of like negative energy trying to overtake like the light. It's like the shadow trying to snuff out the light. Yes, you know what is making me think? Last night I was sitting outside and I had a candle, and it was so windy, and someone here could be into, is it pyromancy? No, like scrying with flame, with fire. So you could see images through flame or fire here, but it was so windy last night, and I was so certain that the light was going to go out multiple times, but it stayed, like, it would flicker very, like, down to like I thought it was going to go out, but it would come full flame again. So that's what I'm getting the image here. It's like there's something here where it's like a natural force, or there's forces at play here that are trying to snuff out the light, that are trying to get rid of the light, or trying to get rid of the voices. And if you are someone that has a big voice, like you're a messenger here, because there's something about like your voice being under threat, or just being under like watch or something. Like it's your words are being monitored in some aspect here, but it's what you know is true. It's what you know is right. And like, no matter how much someone tries to poke holes into it, and no matter how much someone tries to twist the truth, no matter how much someone wants to, you know, cast shadow over the light is always going to come through. The truth is always going to come out. Like that's a saying for a reason. Like, the truth will always be revealed. It's because that has remained fucking true throughout so many decades, so many centuries. Like, the truth is going to be revealed. And time, like, truth and time go hand in hand. It takes time for these things to happen. We find out in due time. Timing is everything. I mean, look at the way time works in the universe. The further you go out from our planet, like, the further you go out into the universe, the more, I think it's like the slower time becomes, right? Like the it's different. It works differently. So there's something about timing here as well. Okay? Timing, the message, everything is all coming together as it's meant to. I don't know. I was trying to do this as a more personal reading, but again, I'm just getting like a lot of heavy collective energy, and I'm seeing so many vultures right now. There's so many vultures right now up circling. But that's where I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I apologize if it was all over the place, but if you enjoyed it, give me a like or subscribe. And I will try to get another pick a card. I tried doing a pick a card. Well, I filmed it, and I tried literally the last 2 days. I was trying to upload it, and it was like the editing was giving me issues, the downloading was giving me issues, then the uploading was giving me issues. So I was like, finally, I was like, you know what, Spirit, I take the message. Apparently maybe I'm not supposed to post this. Okay, so I will try to redo that within the next few days, but I'm kind of catching up. Last week I had some health stuff going on, so it's been a busy weekend for me. I've been trying to catch up on a lot of stuff, and that I'm not gonna lie, like that whole video frustrated me. I was so pissed. I was like, because it takes forever to download too. Like, anyway, but whatever. It is what it is. We gotta go with the flow, right? So have a beautiful rest of your day or evening wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. I will talk to you guys later. And I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye.